Grand Theft Auto 6 is the most anticipated video game of all time. Tinfoil hat people don't seem to think it's actually coming, but it definitely is coming. The first trailer got over 93 million views in 24 hours, and the Tom Petty song that was playing in the background got a 37,000% boost in plays on Spotify. That's the GTA 6 effect. But with the promised 2025 release window closing in, development has been cranked into overdrive. And that means there's a lot of little details that are starting to make their way onto the internet. In this video today, we're going to do a huge recap of everything about GTA 6 that's leaked over the last few weeks. And down in the comments, I want you to tell me if you're still on the GTA 6 hype train or if you're in the this game is never coming out camp. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos. Make sure you drop a like and you're subscribed because GTA 6 is going to be a big part of the channel in the future. Now, it's pretty common for actors to accidentally spill the beans about projects they're working on. And even though Rockstar hasn't released the official cast list of GTA 6, there are a lot of names that have been attached to the project by the internet detectives out there. About a week ago, an established Rockstar actor started dropping cryptic hints about GTA 6, and something gives me the idea that Rockstar wasn't exactly thrilled about it because he may have said a little too much about the project. Johnny Ray Gill is an actor who previously appeared in both Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 as a background character. He provided voice work and motion capture for various background NPCs and seems to have an ongoing working relationship with Rockstar, but in a recent interview on the YouTube channel Check It, he heavily implied that he was called back to do more work for Grand Theft Auto 6, and he may have accidentally confirmed the release window. During the interview, Johnny Ray Gill was asked about his experience working with Rockstar, to which he said, "Yeah, man, I think it was earlier in my career, so they put the little helmet on you and they're filming you and you're doing multiple voices, of different characters and stuff like that. I will say this, stay on the lookout. I can't say anything, but there's another situation happening in that world that may be coming out in 2025 or 2026 that I'm really hyped about." So here we have someone with a working relationship with Rockstar who has provided voices and bodies to various NPCs in the last two games, now openly talking about the next project and explicitly saying that it might come out in 2026. At the time of making this video, Rockstar and Take-Two keep saying the game is coming out 2025, but they refuse to commit to a month. Now, the gaming insiders are saying the game is being pushed back, and then an established Rockstar actor comes out and says 2026 in reference to their next project. Yeah, there's a decent chance this game's getting delayed. I'm sorry to break it to you guys. I know it's not what you want to hear, but that's probably what's happening. Now, even though Rockstar and Take-Two have committed pretty hard to a 2025 release date, there's now a lot of concerns coming up whether or not that would happen. We're about to finish up 2024 without a new trailer. I mean, at this moment, meaning we're going to go over a year between the first and second GTA 6 trailer, and we're allegedly less than a year away from launch. With 2025 just days away at this point, you would think that Rockstar or Take-Two would have confirmed at least a release season at this point. All we know is 2025. Had they said fall 2025 or winter 2025 or something like that, we would know. The game would be presumably less than 12 months away from launch, and we would all at least have an idea, a target. We don't have pre-orders, we don't have a second trailer, we don't have any major marketing, we don't have any billboards going up, we don't have any TV commercials being aired, and we don't have any actual gameplay. I don't know about you guys. Sounds to me like the game's getting pushed back to 2026, but despite the lack of a solid release date, several reports have come out and claimed that the entire 2025 gaming landscape is being shaped by GTA 6, and I do 100% believe that. Many gaming insiders and executives have just flat out said they're waiting to see what GTA 6's release date ends up being before they commit to release windows for their big budget titles. Imagine having that much weight, that much pull. That's part of the reason why the second half of 2025 is so barren right now. I mean, there's a ton of big budget video games in development right now, and there is a slew of games that could come out in 2025, but until Rockstar commits to that date, nobody's going to schedule their release for the second half of the year because their sales and media attention are going to be completely swallowed by Rockstar's new game. Could you imagine what would happen if Ubisoft or EA tried to release a game right next to GTA 6? Nobody would talk about it. The entire industry is aware of that. So until Rockstar and Take-Two commit to an actual release date, do not expect any major game announcements for the second half of 2025. And if Rockstar pushes the game to 2026, I'm expecting 100% of every major publisher to try and get their projects released in the second half of 2025. That way they can beat out the GTA 6 rush. Because once GTA 6 is on store shelves, nobody's going to be talking or buying or playing anything else for at least a couple months. Now let's shift back to the leaks. We have another alleged leak a few weeks ago in regards to the technical side of things, And I also 100% believe this one. Video games are bigger. They're huge. I mean, they take so much space, high quality textures, game worlds. They take up with how massive GTA 6 is going to be and how good it's going to look. There's a lot of speculation over how much space it's actually going to take up on your hard drive. According to someone on Reddit, we may actually be able to figure it out by looking at the massive GTA 6 gameplay leak from a few years ago. According to Reddit users, the file size of the in-development build that leaked a while back was roughly 80 gigabytes. But dev builds of games usually have one or only have certain aspects of the game installed at a time. Obviously, the graphics and the textures in that leaked build weren't the final ones. So, if this was in development chunk of the game and it was 80 gigabytes on its own, the final build is going to be absolutely massive. To put this in perspective, GTA 5's final file size is between 72 and 94 gigabytes, depending on the version you're playing. So the incomplete dev build of GTA 6 was already bigger than the entirety of GTA 5. RDR2, file size roughly 120 gigabytes. That's a massive game. Some people have speculated the final build is going to be around 200 gigabytes once it's all said and done, which I think is believable. That's crazy. It's believable, though. I do have a gut feeling it might end up being closer to 250. Frankly, you might as well just go get a new hard drive at this point and have it totally dedicated to GTA 6, because otherwise, you're going to have to find some stuff to uninstall before launch. You're going to have to find a lot of stuff to uninstall. Now, let's talk about when we're going to get another official look for GTA 6. Hard to say, because I think a lot of us were expecting that second trailer to drop on the anniversary of the first. But, obviously, that came and went. Some speculation has started going around the internet about a second trailer being in the very near future because Take-Two reportedly acquired a new trademark for the game's Brazilian logo just a few days ago, which really seems like the kind of thing that would be happening right before a new trailer drops and a media blitz. Internet detectives went back. They confirmed that Rockstar has a habit of acquiring new logo trademarks roughly 1 to 2 weeks before they drop a new trailer for their game. So, if Take-Two acquired the new GTA 6 logo trademark on December 16th, that implies we could get a new trailer by the end of the year. The question is, will that trailer have 2025 at the end of it like the first one did? And are they going to drop the trailer on Christmas as a gift to the world? Probably not, but maybe in the lead up to New Year's. I guess we'll wait and see at this point, but there's not much waiting left, and I'll tell you what my opinion is. With the logo thing, that actually does add up, and they have a history of doing that 1 to 2 weeks after they file for those new logos. So let's just say they are going to do that, which they very possibly could. I think we would get that trailer drop between Christmas Day and New Year's Eve, somewhere within that week. And I do feel like that's very possible. Everybody's on a high with Christmas and the holidays and then New Year's and celebrating. That would be a really, really good vibe time, a positive time to drop that trailer. So all hope is not lost on getting trailer number 2 in 2024. We'll wait and see. Give me your best guess, guys. I'll keep you updated if anything new breaks, and I'll see you soon.